I really wish this was a real one. Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD and this is the KWA Airsoft AKG-74 SU 6mm gas blowback airsoft rifle, and throw in a bit of 6mm on the table again, guys, just to mix it all up. If it's shooting, it'll end up on this channel. Shooting related, that is. But yes, I'm going to call it the AK-74 because I'm never going to sort of keep referring to that long-winded name that it has got. But how cool is that? Now, as I say with all these airsoft reviews that I've started doing, I used to be a regular player of airsoft years ago, but I come out of it, got more into firearms and air guns, etc. But I'm enjoying doing the airsoft gun reviews. I'm just going to do these reviews, and like I said before, basically as a gun review. So I'm not going to be gaming with it. I'm just going to do it as a gun review. It's going to have a bit of range time, you know, reliability, blah, 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 and then I'll tell you all about it. That's how it's going to roll. So let me tell you a little bit about this then. So this is from KWA Airsoft. The full length of it, folded up, because it is a folder, folded up is 500mm. Unfolded or extended is 745mm. It weighs in at just under 3 kilos or 6.5 pounds. It has a 40 round magazine, gas operated. It'll run on green gas. Rate of fire, according to the website, is 14 rounds plus a second. So 14 round RPS, okay, rounds per second. Green gas, like I said, it takes green gas. Fire modes, it's got semi-auto, it's got full auto, and it's got obviously the safety. To be fair, I just use it on full auto. You know, it's got to be done really, hasn't it? It's got an adjustable hop-up. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch the hop-up. I just basically used this straight out of box. And that is pretty much it for your specs. So, what do you reckon to that, guys? Isn't that cool? This has been kindly lent to me by JD Airsoft here in the UK, just to throw some airsoft out onto the channel. Now, one thing I don't like about a lot of airsoft guns is the fact that they have a big sticker, and luckily it is a sticker. It has a sticker saying "Made in Taiwan." Oh, it's like, if this was mine, and I'm not going to do it, but it could be because it's a demo gun, you'd peel them straight off, wouldn't you? And, you know, I guess some people have given it a bit of a worn finish as well. But let's take a good look at this little rifle from the top then. So let's fold it up. Oh, yeah. That is very sort of, I was going to say Grand Theft Auto, bit of gangster going on there. It's quite a hefty, well-built airsoft gun. It really is. It's all metal. That isn't wood. It's like I think they call it forks. I'm probably saying that totally wrong. Excuse my French. FAUX, whatever that means. It's fake wood, really. And that's polymer made to look like a Bakelite. So the pistol grip is. So there's your pistol grip. I'll show you that. Okay. Here is your selector. Very obviously AK. That's your safety, which stops. Let's take the mag out. Which obviously stops the bolt moving. And like I said, this is a gas blowback. That is your full auto. Okay. And if you move it once more down to there, that's your semi-auto. I think I've got them the right way around. I had it set on that anyway, and it was running at full auto. Folding stock, pretty sort of solid folding stock. It locks nicely. There's a little clip there to unhook the folded stock. Okay, so you press that, and it basically extends there. Okay, very, very cool. Sling swivel areas there. This has still got the factory bit of tape, or sorry, bit of cable there to sort of stop it rattling around. I left it on because obviously I'm not going to put a sling on this thing. All your usual controls that you get in the real steel firearm, pretty much. So sights, iron sights, obviously. It feels so good to shoot. It really, really does, guys. Everything is just, it feels good. There is the hop up in there. So if you pull the bolt back, I don't know where you can see it. There's your adjustment for your hop up. Okay. Magazine well there. Actually moving bolt. It does strip down like the real steel. So you just press the button like that. I'm not going to go into too much detail sort of stripping it all down because I'll never get it back together. But it's pretty much like the real thing. Okay. So you can get in there. To be honest, if this was me, I'd probably just be a squirt of, you know, a decent brand sort of airsoft oil lubricant on moving parts in there. And that is where I'd leave it. Obviously, if it was a real steel, you'd be taking everything out to clean all the carbon off it, etc., etc. But that is cool. The authenticity of this airsoft gun is absolutely amazing. Now, the magazine is, well, it's not quite as heavy as the actual rifle, but it is blooming heavy. Loaded up with a speed loader, and then you've got to gas it up in the conventional way. So that is like all your sort of goings on as far as power in this gun. Okay, I am going to give it a gas up just to show you in action. Obviously you can see the range time footage, but I want to show you sort of close up as well. Now I was just shooting like a little paper target that I got up, and on my air gun range where I sort of test all my air guns, or air guns that I get on the channel. And that's basically all I was doing, was just shooting at that and just having a bit of fun with this. Like I said, I didn't game with it. Gas I was using is this Ultra Air, okay, red gas. You can use green gas in it as well. What is the difference? I need to get up to speed on this. Someone will put me right. But it worked well with that stuff. It worked really well. So, gassed up, obviously no BBs in there, but before we put that in, let's just sort of show you the muzzle as well. I don't know if you can see down the barrel in there. You probably can't. Just give you a close up. Oh, so cool. I'd really want a little rimfire version of this, to be honest. Right, let's put the magazine in. There's a magazine release. You've got to put them in the typical AK fashion, sort of rock them in. So you can't just put it in straight like that. You go like that and rock it in, okay? Okay, now obviously, I don't know whether I'll be able to dry fire this actually, because it's got no rounds in. So let's see what, no, it's not letting me do it because there's no rounds in it. Rack, you should have thought of that, shouldn't you? Maybe if I do it like that, this will probably just blow back. Ah, there you go. So it'll only do it once, but you can kind of get the okay, and it's kind of locking back after the last sort of shot, so to speak, as though the gun's empty. Isn't that cool? Right, anyway, I'll leave it at that for now. So yeah, pretty cool. I was using 0.25 gram blaster 6mm BBs. They worked pretty well. It was consistent. To do the review of this particular airsoft rifle, I was obviously waiting for warmer weather, you know, because obviously they can be a little bit temperamental in cold weather. So, you know, gas airsoft guns work better in the warm weather. We all know that. But this was some serious fun. I probably did upset my neighbours, to be fair, shooting this and spraying it everywhere in the back garden. No, I was completely safe. So much fun. If you are doing like some sort of mil sim where, you know, you're your whatever, where you need an AK or this type of weapon for your gaming. I think, you know, when you want that look, the AK look and whatever, this will definitely fit the bill. I think this would be a great wall hanger as well, as it sort of operates pretty much like the, you know, well, it does operate like the real thing pretty much, and just looks totally cool. Some people might just want it as a wall hanger. I mean, it's quite interesting. You know, I know a lot of people that are sort of, you know, that collect deactivated guns, you know, just as sort of wall hangers, but you know, they spend thousands and thousands of pounds on a deactivated one. I mean, a deactivated AK, a real one, would cost an absolute fortune. I bet it cost about $2,000 here in the UK. Whereas, why would you just, you may as well just get an airsoft one. Obviously, you've got to have a UCAR and all that, but get an airsoft one, and the authenticity is there, and you ain't got to worry. You know, you're spending a lot less money. Right, anyway, off on a tangent there. Let's show you the box. The box is pretty bland, to be fair, but that's the box at KWA. There's like polystyrene pull-out in there, and you get a few of little bits in there in your instructions. There's nothing sort of major. There's nothing sort of vastly worth. Well, I'll show you. I'll show you what's in there, because guys will be like, "Oh, you need to show us exactly what's in the box." I've got the box upside down, probably have. So you got like a rod for cleaning it out and some other bits going on. Bit of toolage going on there. Where's the? There is some instructions in here somewhere. Oh no, it's just a warranty card. Oh yeah, you've got to download the operating manual. Operational manual. You've got to go on their website. I kind of like having a proper manual that I can flick through, but I guess it's the way forward, isn't it now? I guess I'm surprised, to be honest, it's not just a QR code now that we're all sort of used to. Well, that's the box. A very cool gas operated AK. Very, very cool indeed. Like I say, I love the look of it. I love the feel of it. I really do love the feel of it. This feels more substantial than a lot of rimfire rifles. You know, I've got quite a lot of rimfire rifles, and I get a lot of rimfire rifles here on the channel, but this thing feels way more substantial and better made than actual, you know, than those actual firearms, which is quite interesting. And I've noticed that since, you know, doing these new sort of airsoft videos, that some of the stuff, the quality of it is absolutely outstanding. But that is very, very cool indeed. If you are after an AK, you know, and why wouldn't you be? Oh, to be fair, I'm an AR guy myself. But if you're after an AK, 6mm AK for gaming or just general purpose fun, you know, in your backyard or whatever, 6mm fun, then I think the KWA, what is it? AKG-74 SU. What does the SU stand for? Oh, don't know. I'll put all the history and all that sort of stuff down below in the video, in the details. But anyway, guys, that is just a bit of a look and review of this. I'm not saying all that again. This AKG, it is very, very cool indeed. Like I said, reliability, I had no issues with it. You know, I just feed it the gas, feed it the BBs, had no sort of hang-ups. It was shooting pretty straight at sort of 20 yards straight out of the box. 25 yards, I think I stretched it out to about on my 30-yard range, and it was brilliant. I really could do with stretching them out to a bit long range now. Some of these airsoft guns, they have come a long way, you know. So, but for a gas operated one, full auto, I thought 30 yards was probably enough. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Thanks for watching. That is Rack and Load. See ya.